Hey, what's up, guys? All right, we are back with a full Genshin video here. I'm gonna show you guys where all the ways are. There's an updated list now from 1.1. Turns out, after exploring more myself and some other resources as well, right? Found out there's a lot more of them hiding, and I'm going to show you guys each of the spots they can be in. This is going to be the first part where we're going to go. We're going to start our thing up here. He'll be laying right in the right in this area right here that I'm hanging out right here. Can't miss him. So if you see him there, go get him. I don't know how worth these are really though, because it does give you a cool trophy and there is some items that you can get from doing it, but Hoyo's still being really stingy about Primo gems. We're all a little excited, hoping that they were going to bump up the amount they were going to give us, because there was some speculation on that. But they're still only giving one Primo per guy. So I don't know. Leave it where you be. I don't know if this is worth your time completely with it to get one or two or maybe 4 or 5 Primos a day, maybe. I still think though you can hunt them all at the end of the week. I will confirm all that, and we will figure that out once we get that all confirmed. I'm just gonna go up here really quick. We can finish that event. You always want to do these also, as much as possible. That our load in, load out trick from my old video. If you guys didn't watch that, please watch that. It's awesome. That'll help you get 30k gold a day, literally. So definitely something you don't want to be sleeping on. Running Jing Q obviously for his utility and sub support status. He is amazing and he hits super hard. Make sure you're running double energy on him like Bennett. I know Noblesse can be really great on it, but if you can actually redo and get a ton more damage, yeah, Cyberpunk. If you can get a ton more damage and get his ult off multiple more times, that makes up for the Noblesse's boost in damage, and even for the other players, you know what I mean? So why do that, But hope that helps. I think that's just something. We'll go over some build guides, which I think will be really good for everyone. Anyway, we're slowly kind of cleaning up a really good one on it. Also, Favonius works really well both on him and Bennett. That's probably the way to go. That would be more like free-to-play friendly for sure. If of course, if you're getting lucky on the gacha with getting a Favonius or two. And if you're really lucky, if you got the sacrificial sword, you are set. You are completely set because you can get off serious damage and reduces this crazy cooldown, and yeah. So that is awesome. Anyway, we're heading up there. It's gonna be right up here, right by our Wind Anemo friend, which I hope you guys are not farming Wind Anemo to just get Venti's free little burst to blow up into the air when you can kind of do it with a lot of other things, Alright. So we'll head up here. And I'll port to all the locations just so we can get there as quick as possible. So he will be right up here. He'll either spawn if you're near the area, or he'll just be sleeping on the ground. So just kind of check around this area. That's where he spawns. It's kind of a limited spawn area. It's funny, I'm almost getting hit with the boundary again. And yeah, that's one of the other extra spots apart from the 8 I showed you guys before. So we're gonna go to the 2 others over here. I think the quickest way probably actually, so we don't have to climb up that thing, is just porting to this here. We'll do that. And then a number of them are in Lue, actually, which is kind of, well, not surprising, but kind of unexpected, right? So, and they can pop up. Oddly enough, yesterday for the first time, I had two, or I had two of them pop up in the same place, right? So, like the day before, I had one in just overlooking Lue Harbor, and then the next day we saw him again. So take that for what you will. Basically, you know, if you check the spot, don't think that like, oh, if you killed them in that spot or whatever, he can't re-pop in that spot, right? So there is some kind of like spawn RNG mechanic going on that they have set up. I hope all of you also are taking advantage of that other trick I showed you guys with going to Mount Hula and destroying those. So I'll give you a ton of free adventure rank. Literally, I mean, if you do that a couple days in a row, you'll get lucky enough. Basically, you're using, I'd want to say, you're basically getting equivalent to doing a couple more runs of resin. So you can catch up to those whales, right, in your adventure rank. So that that's just another way to get a little bit of an edge on you know, some of the other players that maybe be progressing faster than you, or maybe your friend is dumping a ton of money into this game or whatever, and you're trying to catch up to them. And don't do that. I hope you guys are mostly playing free to play, or being really wise with your money, because this game it doesn't deserve the money that it tries to pull from people. So it's a great game, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love playing it, you know, I'm doing videos on it, right? So, and I enjoy the game a lot, it's awesome. But they shouldn't be charging, you know, AAA rates. Basically, it's like you could have bought like 4 or 5 Cyberpunks for that, when, you know, that's like a multi-$100 million game, right? And I just, you know, it's gacha and all that, but they can't be, I don't know. I don't like that that predatory nature, you know, guys. I just don't think it's right or whatever. But anyway, there is this spot right above us here. I'm gonna show you that for the other way guy. Also, there's magical ores here as well. Didn't know if you guys knew that. Don't be spending your resin on those. Do not. Unless you're like super far behind and you do not care about your resin at all, then great. But otherwise, you should be like using it on the gold. If you're AR 40 plus, you should be using it on gold ley lines and book ley lines. So and book ley lines, sorry, are the EXP ley lines, the blue spinning globes, right? He should be. He's either here. I believe that we find him like right around this area, which is good. And we found him, and also there's one. I don't know why this span. He can pop up over here too as well. So basically, you know, like these guys like to hang out where there's good views, right? So they're just kind of hanging out. I don't know if they're checking out things or whatever from the top, if you will, but that's kind of what they're doing. Anyway, I hope that helps with this region, and we'll go to the next. You can just mine, you know, some of these things if you want along your way back or whatever, if that suits your fancy. I like to kind of try to do multiple things at once, you know. If you're going to load into an area, you might as well kind of scout it out and do whatever you can around the area for the most part without going too far, right? So before we load out, I'm just going to finish this one, get out, alright, and then we're going to load to the next. So it is, there's one that's annoyingly over here. Let's see. He's on the tip right here. So it's like kind of hidden. And I don't have a map pin for him. Well, we'll fix that. I'm gonna fix that right now. Let's do this. I already know my mining area there, right? So, anyway, let's pop there. Should probably take that other mining one off too, but. All right. Slowly loading in. Slowly loading in. Okay. So the best way to get up here is climbing up this spot right here. It's probably gonna give you the best angle, if you know what I mean. And could walk over here a little bit, cruise over here, get onto this little perch right here, because there's a couple little spots that you can grab that extra. There we go. There's a resting spot. That's what I meant. Grab that little small gain area. Alright. And I don't know how many times we've been up here, all the way up here. While you're going up here too, you guys should be trying to farm sorry, at higher points in the Lue region rather. There is a special flower that you can get that will be an enhancement material later for Zhao, one of our very, very, very OP characters. You guys should be checking out. I'll do a video on him as well. Anyway, so the guy is here. Unfortunately, we've been kind of rather unlucky today. This is my first search today, so anyway, haven't ran into any of the guys yet, but that is okay, because we'll eventually run into them, you know? When you go to the other one in this northern part, he's the most pain to get. He's the biggest pain to get to, apart from the others. So I'm gonna check it out again. I'm gonna try to find him over here. Again, you will just kind of get an achievement for this if that's something you guys are going for. I understand that may not be quite worth your time to do all this, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll tell you that. You can get some lapis cores for your Chongyong and your Kaching if you got so lucky for that. Ay, ay, ay. I'm getting a warning. They're like gonna send me away. There's a little flying, right by our flying quest right here. You can find our flying buddy. Also collect those flowers here if you want for our girl Ningyong. Oh. I meant to slam down if she's gonna fall. She didn't fall too far though. Oh man. So I think he is just right here over by the trees. I'm gonna mark him better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just like hanging out here, or rather, you know? So I'm gonna do a better job of marking the location because mine was a little off from last time I marked it. Let's see if it's on the third plane or the last one. I have it marked on my PC account. Oh, it is. There's this little thing here. It's supposedly right here. Or no. No, yeah. I think I have it pretty. Yeah, I have it marked well. It's fine. Yeah, that's where it is. Anyway, and we did fine there. Cool. Well, that's okay. I'll come back here later. Let's go to the next spot, which I think would be closest. Just trying to narrow them down now. It's down here by Mingyong Village. All right. We're bound to run into him somewhere.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Let's see, they should be, so there's one guy, one of our buddies, he's right over here. You might as well pick up these flowers when you're looking. So they're kind of difficult to come by. So I'm at least giving you guys kind of a good route to run each time. Wait. Oh, that guy's just sleeping. He kind of looked like him. I was like, did I mark it wrong? I'm like, no, I didn't. I know I didn't.
Don't waste my time.
Stop. Alright. That shield can block the wind, which is really cool too, by the way. That helps. Not sure if you guys use Ningguang defensively or offensively, but she's got a lot of utility. That's why I like her for those little pinches. Anyway, he would be up here if you guys find him, and go to the next spot. Next one that's closest to us is where I found him last time, and this was the overlooking pier that I was talking about, and it was in our last guide. And this shows you kind of like, if we see him here again, that means like the RNG just kind of gave us the same spot, you know, 3 times in a row. So what was it? I think they kind of, they released the update Tuesday or whatever. Yeah. So pretty crazy that they did. I mean, literally. For us to get the same spot over and over and over, you know? The likelihood. Alright, cool. So we go here. And he'll be hanging out right here, literally, over by the Sealy if you walked him back or whatnot. Also, there's a viewpoint over here that apparently I never noticed. So you guys can pick this up too, which is cool. This will also give you a little trophy or whatnot. Give you a couple primos. Put towards those little YOLOs. Okay, so let's do it. Alright, so where are we going here? I've not seen him over here. He's just like, he's just like sitting on this, perched on this little point. If you do see him, I'll upload another video probably with showing like exact pictures of like how they look when they're sitting there. But I am going exactly to all the locations, so you guys are bound to run into some. If you do, please, comment below, tell me where you found them, see if you found duplicates. I'd love to kind of compile some data for everyone, which would be awesome for us to all kind of group think and share our results or whatever, so we can see, oh, okay, yeah, my guy spawned twice in the same spot, or 3 times in the same spot, or I only find them once a day in these locations, or whatever, right? Especially if some of you are checking each day or whatever. Cool, well, nothing here, nothing to see here, folks. So he'll be hanging out right here on the edge, exactly where I marked, kind of like by these bushes, like overlooking this little view right here. There is a little wind thing in the middle here. Forgot what it does. I think it's just an airlift for you to like get to the second portion. Pretty sure. I'll do a quick test on that. I can't remember what this does. Let's do it.
Animal test 6308.
Oh, and then you guys can get another core lapis. Yes. Tianquan Valley. Cool. Cool. I'm just replying to one of our buddies asking about this actually right now as we're talking. Okay, so let's go out here. We're gonna go to that little post here. This is where you guys solve the all the little puzzles in these 2 towers over here. Which I wish they did a little more with, which is kind of a bummer. So anyway, if you do get lucky, you can see another guy hanging out over here. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't already, you get a secret chest if you take out these 3, our 3 little buddies here. All the Fatui, these nasty Fatui right there, alright? So, do that, check it out. Pretty cool. And I hope that helps. Let's go to the next spot. Hopefully we get lucky. I mean, This is crazy. I'm like shocked we haven't ran into any at all. June Karst, I think there's supposed to be. Well, there is one right over here too. He's kind of closer to the domain. He's like in the middle, like by the beach, which is kind of interesting. So. So he's just down here. And he's kind of hanging out. He just kind of hangs out right over here. I don't know if he spawns or whatnot, but he kind of just hangs out over here. And then the other spot, and then I think I missed QG Slope, which we could do really quick, which I have a feeling he'll be at. I don't know why. I just have a feeling he'll be there. I don't know why. Now that I'm not seeing any, I'm really shocked that I was able to find 2 the other day. And I haven't skipped any days or anything like that, so I don't know if just 2 spawned or what, but... Huh. I don't know. Oh, it looked like a sand shrew down there, a little Sonic guy. So if you see, haha, there he is. Yeah, he just hangs out right in front of our temple here. And I don't know what he's doing, but we'll take him out. Poor guy, he's just like hanging out, and we just ruined his day. It's oddly enough, we also get adventure rank too, like 18 points. I don't know what's up with the 18. It's kind of annoying, actually. I don't know why it's not just like an even number or 20 or whatever. Like I'm not sure why they do it like that. But again, this is another way, you know, for you guys to kind of catch up, which is cool. So it's definitely not worth it. I mean, you know,
Chivalry will never
definitely
die.
somewhat worth something, right? Also, there's a couple cool mining points up here above us. If you guys aren't doing that or are doing that and you're trying to kind of efficiently use your time, here's a little spot up here. I'm just going to show you super quick, and then we'll go to the next location. I don't know how he was there. I thought he was going to be there yesterday, actually, which was kind of funny. I just thought I expected to see him here, maybe. I don't know why. I had a feeling he would, and then, you know, it's kind of like when you get a feeling like, oh, you might pull a good pool, right? And then you make a pool, and then it doesn't turn out good. Like, I don't know. So anyway, that was a 50-50. I don't know how I guessed it that he was there, but, you know, he was, whatever. So, yeah, there's a couple spots anyway. There's a couple mining spots. You'll see, obviously, they'll be like these little, the blue mineral chunks popping out, the large ones. So it's a good spot. And then the final location is just right up here by the peak. And he's kind of like, he's actually a little below the peak, which is kind of weird. And yeah, that's it. This is a full guide. Literally, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spots. Sorry, I will show you the last 2 in Mondstadt that I forgot to go to, apparently. One is over here. Marked right here, right on the tip. We showed you guys that last time. and the other one is just below the domain, which we could have knocked out both. Actually, that's the way to go. I meant to do that, but I think I got distracted by something else. That's okay though. Or I'm sorry, never mind. You don't want to go from there. It's over by the marsh here, where you guys picked up the great sword or whatnot. And he's overlooking it where you jump down for that Sealy, which is super annoying to get. Let me... Oh, shoot. Why is it doing this to me? I don't need to mark the enemies. We know where they are pretty much, like after doing routes so many times, right? Okay, so he's right here. Right here. Alright, so we're going to check those two last spots. I'm going to show you guys this last spot, and yeah, that'll be the full guide. You guys will know where to go for everything. You guys can kind of just refer to this video if you want to each time when you're doing your runs, and then once you guys kind of have them nailed down, we'll see you guys on the next video. And please let me know if this helps you. I hope we're helping people out here. You should be able to see him right above us, or he can even pop up around here, this location too. So we would have seen him by now. I think once you load in though, it kind of does a funky thing where like you won't be able to see it right away. I'll go to the top again and just like slowly come down so I can make sure we didn't miss him for whatever reason. There is a possibility. There's a waypoint right here too, or sorry, viewpoint. And then you can also, you know, just get some of your crystals. There's a ton of crystals over here, down there, over there. We're not going to get all of them or anything like that. I'll show you guys on the peak. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, so right where that flower would be, he'll be hanging out. And then you can also see him like perched over here for whatever reason. So you kind of have to look around this general area. There's a couple spots that he can appear in, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know this is the overall region that I'm flying in right now. Hope that makes it easy. Yeah. Hope that's helpful for everyone. Woo! Right. Oops, used her shield a little too close to that. Didn't do enough damage to these. And again, you can get these crystals, you know, if you want. You don't need to get the magical crystals. I just store up on them in case they ever decided not to use resin on them or something, or do something special. One of the, you know, maybe an event or something like that where they're like, we're not gonna, you know, for this day only, it's half resin or not resin or something like that. Like maybe it would be something to weigh out, right? I could see them doing that, especially for like player progression for new players and stuff like that coming aboard. You can't make it impossible for other players to like keep up with their friends, especially with some of these areas, these artifact domains, or some of these areas don't even unlock until you're like a certain level, or you have to get to a certain area to even unlock this stuff for like certain characters. So I don't know, making all of it gated for some of these people makes it kind of difficult for them, you know, in the long run. But alright, let's check out these last two. I just want to show you guys that. I'm so sorry for delaying anything if you guys think I'm lollygagging. I think this is closer. I tried from both points. I can't remember which one was a little bit quicker to go to. I think the domain, now that I'm thinking about it, is a little bit quicker, but you run out of stamina, so it's like you might as well have just climbed the, if you just climb the wall, you're, you know, you're Gucci. You get it all. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So our buddy will be overlooking this beautiful view again, right over here. And that's another location you can find him if he is there, and we get lucky enough to find him spawned there, apparently. Anyway, last spot is right by the cape, and hit that up really quick. And hope you guys enjoyed joining me this time around for our full way guide, right? So, oh nice, we had a little event on our way. Definitely encourage you guys to do these. I wish it gave you adventure rank, but that's okay. See, the coolest part you want to use so you can get the bonus here is use the rain cutter, right? So then you'll get vaporized multiple times, like through using any of your characters. So yeah, the extra damage just takes them out super quick. Cool, we're getting lots of blue masks. Weird. Weird how RNG works like that, alright. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna skip these guys, because that's meaningless. And the lightning slimes are rather annoying to fight. Especially in the abyss floors, as you all know. And cool, so the last guy is here. Happy hunting, guys, and I will see you on the next video.